Hi guys, I'm going to be telling you about my MagCon experience for Saturday the 12th and Sunday the 13th. There was a pre-party the day before for Friday, but that started to from 8 to midnight, so that was one thing. And second, people that were online for Saturday and Sunday said that it was a disaster. It was out of control, no one knew where they were going. It was just not, it was worth going, but not the real MagCon event. It's just to hang out with them. Today, it's Monday, so they're going to, what time is it? They're going to, yeah, they're at Six Flags right now. I was supposed to be there, but no, because I don't have a ride. And I was everybody else's ride to be there, so that didn't work out. So, but I'm glad. Anyway, I kind of cried this morning because I couldn't go, and they were there. So, yeah. So, my MagCon experience started out. I woke up. I was pumped. I was ready. I had my outfit. I curled my hair. I was like, Dad, let's go. I'm ready. And we got there at 11, and we stood in line. We got pretty close to the front. We didn't realize it till, we didn't realize it till after, when everybody started coming. That was really early compared to everybody else. There was people coming in after the event started. It was 4 o'clock. People were coming in running. Did we miss anything? Yeah, you did. You missed 5 hours because everybody was there. Some of the people came out. So I didn't see Mahogany because when we were on the line, we were waiting. I made these 2 girls. I made 4 friends: Abby, Liv, Kate, and I don't remember the other one's name. But then I met this girl, Morgan. Oh my gosh, Liv and Kate had this crazy idea to sneak into MagCon's VIP, and they were like, "Do you want to go with us?" And I was like, "Sure." But I looked at them like I were crazy because I didn't want to get kicked out or anything. I wanted to just go and enjoy it and be by them and not be kicked out, because there's a lot of security there and they're strict. They scream at you to back up and everything, and we're just just say excuse me and we'll move. But when we were online, my dad got Burger King and their dad got Burger King, so it was around 1 there. And when we were waiting for them to come back, we went to see how long the line was, and so one of the girls stayed, and me and Liv and Kate went to see the line. And we went down. It went all the way down the sidewalk of iPlay, around that corner, and it went straight down, and then it turned all the way around the parking lot, and it came out where we could see it, where we were standing in the front. There was probably more than 1,000 people there. It was just crazy. So the only reason they didn't go around the other corner is because that's where the boys were coming in and out of the building from the bus, and that's their area there. So Mahogany came out as soon as we left there to see the line, and everybody's screaming and stuff, and then Bart comes from the other side. I was this close to seeing Bart. So he was right next to me, and I could touch his arm, but I'm not one of those fangirls oh my god, I touched his arm, I touched his hand, I touched his hair. God. But I didn't see that. I was in the Live Nation, so I'm happy about that. I have a snapshot of that. Me, Liv, and Kate are in there. And yeah, they came by in the car and they had the camera out. Followed me. Oh, I don't even know that person. Okay. So they came out from there, and they were in the car, so they went around the building where they're supposed to go, and we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And when we got in, we went through this we went up this, we followed everybody back. There was the bar and stuff, and Bart was there talking to the managers and stuff. We went in this dark room with a red light, and that's all that was there. No red light. I mean, there was a red light, nothing else. And we were standing in this giant line, and then Danny decides to poke his head in, and all the girls scream and run out. The line isn't there anymore. The people at the thing taking the tickets and giving them the bands were just like, okay, he's not supposed to be doing that. But that was funny. I was just laughing at everybody. It was with that girl Morgan, but she was there with her mom, and she was like, tomorrow we have VIP, and we don't want to, I don't want to go in with people that I don't even know. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I did that with my sister and my dad. That's why my dad didn't get another ticket. But we paid $200 for ours because we didn't get off the MagCon website. And the MagCon website had $50 tickets. They were all sold out all 3 times that they sold them. And I was like mad. But when we got our ticket, I was just like the happiest person in the world. But I was like, yeah, we spent $200 on it. We got everything. And she was like, do you want my ticket? And you could go with Morgan tomorrow. And I was like, really? So I got her ticket yesterday, Sunday, the morning that we met. And I was like, oh my god. So I got that and we were in. We got our bracelets and stuff. It was, oh, my hazy Skittles. We got, this is the general admission for Saturday. It was a green one, and the VIP was pink, and they change it every day, so you can't walk in with that same ticket, because they'll be like, oh, that's yesterday's, nice try. But when we got our tickets and stuff, we got the wristbands, they put it on, they said, don't take this off, this is your only ticket to go in. And we went in the main event room, we passed the merchandise room. We looked in, we were like, oh, okay. So we went in the main event room, they were like, show us your ticket, we were like, blah, blah, blah. Every room you go through, you have to show them this. When they see this on your wrist, then you're allowed in. When we went in, no guys were there. The VIP was obviously in there because they are getting in first, and then priority, and then general admission. So we were in there. No one was on stage. Everybody was in the back room. We knew that for a fact because, yeah, I heard about it the day before, and they were in the back room the whole time. But we waited for a few minutes, probably not even. And somebody came out and they were like, yeah. So we got our spots and there were signs, like the size of a wall. Like I wanted to slap them like out of their hands because they want to put them down. Mahoney was like, if you keep pushing and shoving towards the front, then we're gonna make everybody sit down. I was like, Mahoney, please have them sit down. She didn't have them sit down. So, and she didn't even tell them to put the signs down or anything. Nobody told them to put the signs down at all. They stood up the whole time. I don't know how they could do that. Like, really? How are your arms capable of doing that? But this is not like a general sign. It was like 4 baseball bats duct taped to the back of these signs. Like, they were ridiculously big. And some girls had normal ones. I was like, oh, that's cute. They had the pictures of the boys on it. They had cute little sayings that they had. Like yesterday, they were like, Matt, can I get a piece of that ice cream cake? And Mahoney liked that one. I liked that one too. That was cute. And then thank you for interrupting me. Well, I was just like mad about the signs because the signs were so big that you couldn't see under them, around them. You saw like a little bit, and out of that little bit, no one was there. Or if you saw like the corner of their face. Like, I didn't see anybody. I just heard it, and I was just like. So we went to the back, and I eventually met up with Liv and Kate, all of them, again. We're in the merchandise room and everything. We got our stuff and all that. So that was basically the whole day on Saturday. Like, it was just like so much signs. And I got to see Sean perform. I got a video of that. I got a video of some of Buck Wild from Taylor. Jack and Jack, I left early. But I didn't see Hayes until the end. Because they were in the VIP section, and he wasn't on the stage because he wasn't performing anything, so he stayed down there, and I couldn't see over anybody because I'm like short, so everybody there was either really short or really tall, and I went on this barrier. I pulled myself up on the barrier, and I put my other foot on like some black like cube thing that was, I don't know, it was like a speaker or something. It wasn't plugged in or anything. There's girls on it, so I went like that, and I pushed up, and I was literally on my toes the whole day. Like, my toes hurt so much, because that's the only way you can see if you're on your toes. So I got up and I saw Hayes, and I like had a mini heart attack because he's beautiful. And I saw him and Nash and Jacob and everybody, and I was just so happy. Like, oh my god. So when I was like, Dad, meet me at the bar and restaurant at 8, and he was like, alright. So we went to the restaurant, we got some stuff, we ate, and Bart comes and sits down right next to me, like the table right there. He was literally so close, and he was facing away from me with the manager, and the manager was facing me. And I was like, Dad, that's Bart. And he was like, that's him? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, what does he do? And I told him, and I guess the manager overheard that she was looking over at us. And they got their food and everything. And I was like, Dad, I'm going to get my Skittles. And he was like, your Haze Skittles? I was like, I need to get my Haze Skittles. Because one, Haze, the day before, they were like, oh, free candy. Because they told him they had free candy. And he's put his mouth underneath the Skittles thing. And Mahogany lifted up the lever thing, and all the Skittles poured out in his mouth. And so I went to get my Skittles, and they're my favorite candy ever. So I got my Skittles. I ate some of them. Most of them. They're gonna be gone. But, so like, while I was back, I had my sweatshirt on. I got this. This was $40. The sweatshirt has a hood and everything. Yes, Danny and Bart signed it. This is Danny. That's Bart. So they both signed that. I'll tell you that later. So, I came back, I had my Skittles, I had a smile on my face because my dad was laughing at me. Walked past Bart's table, he was right here, and he looked up at his drink and he smiled at me. Because he knew about the Skittles, and he heard me.